Hello everyone, we're live again. Welcome, it's Wednesday. Fair warning, I've been kind of actually sick for the last few days. And today it kind of feels like it might be a little bit in my throat. So if I sound different, that's probably why. So we're gonna take it easy today. Today's an exploration mission. That's the goal. We're hunting for a place in Satisfactory. That's what we're playing today. This is kind of one of those games that I like to play when my brain's just not there. Which is funny because considering how much math I need. We're hunting today for a potential place to build a central train station hub. There's a lot of options. And it looks like Josh and Jeff have already set up some drone systems. So why we're setting up a train station? I'm not quite sure. Probably because it's more efficient. But a nice train that'll circle the map with various stations to deliver resources. That sounds like it'd be fun anyways. So I'm going to head out sort of in southwest general direction, I think. Where should we start? So this place, if I remember correctly, this area here has 6 pure nodes of iron in it. 4 nodes of, what was it called? Limestone. One of those is pure, 3 of them are normal, and 1 pure copper. So this is like the king of basic resources, this location here. But it's kind of cramped. Like in every single line, it's different elevation. So really, we're either looking for a flat location, or we're looking for a place where we don't mind terraforming and putting some more flying platforms. One of the thoughts I had was there's a big void way down here in the southern part of the map. And I kind of wondered if we wanted to, right in front of this waterfall here, we wanted to put a big platform covering it over so we don't actually have to A, worry about falling into it, and B, we could use that space for something rather than just being for nothing. But it's not quite... I can't find this sphere. Maybe we'll hunt for that too. It's not quite ideal because it's a bit too far south, I think. We could look over here as well. Yeah. Because we'd love it to look really pretty, right? And as much as the desert could be used to make one big platform for a sort of central train station, and we already have so much here, and I think the idea is that we can bring resources from all over the map to it, which we're kind of already doing, just we're bringing it over here. But I think the long-term plan is none of this is going to stay, or at least it's not going to stay looking like this. It's all going to be sort of torn down and replaced in a better place for a new base. That sounded repetitive. Absolutely. If it has to look pretty. If it doesn't look pretty, then I mean, what are we even doing here? So I'm gonna take a look around probably some of the forest areas because I really like those locations. I think they're gorgeous. They've been brilliantly designed. I'm probably not going to go into the swamp if I don't have to. I don't have hostile mobs turned on right now. I'm not on passive either. I'm on retaliation mode, which means that if I attack them or make them angry, then they'll try to eat me. Other than that, they won't just immediately try to blow me up. Oh yeah. Last time, for those who might remember, I was trying to do a whole bunch of math for what to do with this little factory I built, which was for motors. That's what it was, yeah. So I decided to get really weird, and I put things densely together, and it looks surprisingly clean from certain angles, and then you get close and you it does look a little bit like conveyor belt spaghetti. And the funniest part is, once I finished it, Josh and Jeff came on, and I learned that it was completely a waste of time because Jeff had already built a motor factory. So, but I did it. I built one. I put it together. Yeah, we've been at it a lot. We're already at... We've got nuclear power unlocked. I don't think we're planning to do anything with nuclear power for quite a while. We've got so much power from the oil, and according to Jeff, setting up nuclear is just a pain. Ooh, that autosave kind of stole all my momentum. I need inertia. There we go. Okay. This is Jeff's... I think Jeff built this. This is his rubber, fabric, and plastic factory. I'm kind of stealing a bunch of that because they asked me to automate computers. So these... I kind of took all these big rocky pillars and I built a single factory on each. That's my quick wire production. That's my, what are these, AI limiters? Yep, that's what that is. These are my computer... Yeah, those are my computers. Manufacturers, that's the word. This is a blueprint I made that I didn't expect to work, and it's shockingly turned out well. Because you almost can't fit 4 manufacturers even on the same 5x5 blueprint maker. You can't actually put on the outputs when you do that. And they're so close together. This is it. This is the space I had to work with, so I had to try and figure out a way to get everything in. And shockingly, everything goes, all of the resources go into the right places, so that's nice. And this is just my smeltery for Caterium to make the quick wire that I needed. Everything is backed up because everything is maxed out. We're not constantly using computers for anything yet. And all of it's designed on modular blueprints, so what that means is you can easily expand them. They're designed to be funneled into a whole nother selection of smelters or constructors and assemblers and so on. So if we need more computers, we can make more computers. We just have to bring all of the resources. Oh, and that's another thing we have unlocked. We do have Mark III miners, and it looks like... Yep. Either Jeff or Josh automated turbo motors, because we used to only have 17 to our name. And now we have them maxed out in the dimensional pocket thing. Yeah, so this is producing 300 per minute, and it's also been overtuned with all of the extra power cells. So we could double that to 600 if I put on a Mark II. Well, no, not 600, would it be? I don't know. It'd be better. But we don't need it. It's not even doing anything right now because it's all backed up. And besides, today is about finding train stations. What are all those platforms for? Oh, this is me. Yeah, this is the location with 6 pure iron. So this is basically, this is basic resource valley. There's limestone, there's iron, there's limestone, there's limestone, there's copper, there's iron, there's iron, there's iron, there's iron, and there's iron, by the way. So, I want to use this for something at some point. It probably won't even be me that does it. But I wouldn't mind... Like, if maybe I don't want to... Train stations are better than efficiency. Well, you're not wrong. If... We could try to build around the big lake. There's a big central lake in the middle of the map sort of thing here. It's... I don't know where we would build, though. Oh. Oh, and there I go, taking fall damage. So I can either blow this up with my normal nobelisks that I used to do. But we have explosive rebar. So that's obviously the better option. Okay, I'm going to take a look around this lake. There's so many pretty little locations. Oh, and then you have those. I'm pretty sure I built that a long while ago to get up. This was before jetpacks. We didn't have jetpacks before. Get rid of that. Like, it would be cool if, without destroying, well, I say destroying, covering up too much of the stream down there, this could be a really cool train line area. And if you do it right, maybe you could even split up. I don't know about that. Oh, you wouldn't want to anyways. But yeah, like imagine a train running straight through there, surrounded by all the natural beauty of the world. And there are really big caverns, not stretching the entire length of the map. That was a preventative measure. Now it will never hurt me. There are not caverns stretching the entire length of the map, but there are large enough caverns that you can send trains through them. So part of me imagines that we'll be maybe looking at those in the future. I lost all of my momentum. Oh, climb. Is there anything special up here? It's just a power slug. Yeah, the little bugs are angry at me now. That's okay. Oh yeah, so there's the big lake I was talking about. This button, yeah. So, and that's not too bad of an area. I'm just trying to think about places we could put because it's going to be both a central storage for all of our resources and our central train station, our primary train station. It'll send the resources all over the map. I think that's what they'd like to do. So if we do that, what's over there? It's a waterfall. Or are those the grassy plains? I mean, the rocky desert or the grassy plains, I think are considered some of the best areas to do it. But that sounds boring. What is this? Did I just stumble upon... I sure did. Found a mixtape. Thank you for the music. Achievement get. Okay. Oh, this is the crater area. It's pretty central. Like, I'm already sort of past the central-ish part of the map, but... The question is... where... It's got some rugged terrain because of all of these big craters around. But not really much to worry about. That's easily... we can easily work around that. You can tell I've been here because there's another staircase up to nothing. Get rid of that. Well, and what would it look like to... almost... I think... I want to see what this looks like. Jeff said he had a train blueprint a while ago. Does he still have it here? Train. Elevator. What does this look like? Counterclockwise. Oh. Interesting. Okay. And the other one looks the same, I assume. Yeah. It's just the other way. Rail section. Okay. Interesting. See, we're looking at building something pretty big. And this is just one tiny, tiny, tiny piece. if we're to build a train station here, it's we're probably talking from over there all the way to the other side of the valley. I can't fire. Why cannot I not fire? I can accidentally drop a nodule or nobelisk. Fine, I'll throw. Pretty. Yeah. Nope. Didn't even come close. Can I fire this now? I can, but it didn't do anything. Why though? Are you real? I've never been so disappointed. So... anyways, distraction. This is one possibility. I'm actually going to put a little marker. What should I use for my marker? I'm gonna put this one. Sure. As a possible train location. That stayed? Yeah. I'll put a warning symbol so that people ask questions about it. Boom. So that's one possible location for a train station. Where else? I'm gonna look... I'm gonna wander up into the Rocky Desert, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Even though I said I probably wouldn't rather put one there, because it sounds like everybody puts a train station there. First, I'm gonna dismantle my staircase to nothingness. I'm gonna avoid the the uranium rocks. That's what they are. Everything? Good enough. Okay, so I need to go northwest. Yes. Oh, didn't get any momentum. There we go. Jetpacks changed the game. I don't have to go around looking for places to build staircases out of foundations. There is a part of me that would like to build in the Red Forest. Immediately getting distracted from my objective of going to the Rocky Desert. The Red Forest is just really pretty. But it's not... Oh, what is this? Oil. Maybe that's something I should think about. What about nitrogen gas? I don't know if we need that for anything. I don't know what materials we need. But rare resources nearby the primary train station could be good. Why factory in sky? Because we could. Or not. Oh, bauxite. What was bauxite used for? I don't even know. Can I even look for it? I can. Well, there's pure bauxite right here. Just the one? Is that worth it? I don't know what it's used for. That wasn't my responsibility. Yeah, see, it's really dense in there. Like, we could terraform and cut down all the trees if we really wanted to. But if we do that, it loses some of its beauty. And as it's already been said, what's the point if it's not pretty? I'm so glad we have jetpacks now. Yeah, the alternative is to build a factory floating in the sky. It is true. And that's probably... it'll partially, most likely, be in the sky anyways. Just because of how uneven most of the ground is. But one of the locations I think I saw a lot of people use for train stations is down here-ish, somewhere down there. Because there's this enormous ramp right here. A large portion of the map is segmented off by different elevations. So if you were to build a train station over here, say, there's this massive ramp we can use to bring trains up. And also, there's a path here we could probably use for one down. A path, I say. It's not really a path. And I think there's another ramp somewhere around there. Yeah. And the fog disperses. Excuse me. Yeah, like that area over there is very wide. And just, it's not central by any means, but it would work for a big collection hub and central train station. I'm gonna run out of fuel. No, I'm not. I'm gonna make it. Hello there. But it's so far off to the side. It's anything but central. It's no more central than our base is. I'll still put a marker down on it. Around there. I assume we already got this drop pod. Yeah, we did. So that's the second area. If anything, I imagine I'm actually leaning more and more to being up there for the central hub, because we can still just as easily bring a train down this ramp. Because there are tons of resources in the Rocky Desert that we're not using at the moment. What's this? Is this nothing? Is it just a dead tree? It is. Okay, so where am I going next? Probably... I'm gonna make my way over to the void. We're gonna see if I can make this. How much fuel am I gonna burn? Trying to climb straight up. Oh, is that a Mercer Sphere? It is. I should grab that because we need them. I have no momentum. Go! Make it! Victory! Give!
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
Don't worry about that disembodied voice. I hear it all the time. I mean, what? Oh, did I find a broken texture? I sure did. Can I go in? In? Uh-oh. Don't get stuck, Ben. Up. Ooh. Our station is looking pretty. Okay, I'm going... Oh, Mercer Sphere in the middle of radiation. It's okay, I'm wearing a radiation suit. Jeff gave me a radiation suit. So I should be fine. For like a minute. Where am I going? I need to go further east. Oh, it didn't even reach it. Is there anything in here? Go away! I know I tried to blow up your home. That rock is invulnerable. Great. I try again. Oh. Ouch. Did they just give me a damage boost? That's kind of funny. I have a gun. I could use it. The homing ammo on the rifle for some reason doesn't seem to work. Wasn't that the obvious first response to finding a broken texture? See if you can clip out of bounds? It seems like the most rational course of action, isn't it? Are you open? You're not open. Ooh, you need power. I can do that. One of these. Now we wait for a moment. This is such a cool machine. Powered? Not yet. Powered? You're powered! Woohoo! I'm gonna upload those so I don't forget. Where's the hard drive? There it is. Oh. I'll upload the slugs too. I don't need to keep those on me. Get rid of that. That takes a whole bunch of rare materials that I will just immediately put back in, including that. Rifle ammo, sure, I don't need it. Is that everything I want to put back in? Oh, I can't even fit those. That's funny. Where was I? Where was I going? That way. They did a great job in this game just at making everything look cinematic. It's so pretty. Why didn't I pick that up? Give? Uh-oh. That's never good. That's never good. We might be able to break. Ooh. Oh no! Oh no! Why'd the server die? Now we have to look and see if the server is still up or if I just got randomly disconnected. Oh. What lovely tips that Fix-It gives us. Fix-It tip number 7. We own you. Okay. I'm not dead. That's a good start. Did I get that slug? I did. Okay. It was a... Oh! Getting a bit of rubber banding. Hopefully this doesn't continue. If it does, we might have to switch games. Yeah, I do. I also wish construction went that fast. It would be so much nicer if you could just... Hey, I want a house here now, please. Thanks. Okay. No more crashy. No more disconnects, please. Is this actually full of water? No, it's just mud. Where am I? Getting close to the void. Oh man, it's... The red forest is really pretty. I just like looking at it. Like, we could build in here because it's also very centralized. Just pick a spot to sacrifice to our terraforming. I say that, but maybe over by the ledge. Oh, that's pretty. What's that? Is that just... it's quite off the side, isn't it? We want something closer to the middle of the map. Climb! Getting a jetpack in this game kind of feels like getting your first flyer in Ark Survival Evolved. The whole map is just suddenly unlocked and open, and you don't really care. Those are the grasslands, aren't they? That's another obvious location to build a big, flat structure. Because there's not much in your way. It's designed to be the easiest starting location in the game. So it's flat, it's big, it's wide open. The resources are pretty bad. They're all impure. Ooh, pure sand ore. It's not too terrible in terms of being central, but that is the void I was talking about. Why there's a big void in the middle of the map that just ends up slowly choking you when you go down too deep? It's not a death plane like a lot of games have. It's just slowly fog death. It's like playing Enshrouded, but you can't just resist it. I had the thought, shouldn't be doing this, I'll give somebody a heart attack. I had the thought that we could reclaim this space by building a big platform to cover the hole. And on top of that, maybe if it wasn't too cramped, we could build a train station, maybe something that goes in a loop like that and then splits off over here, because that's another tiny hole to the, well, I say tiny, that's another hole into nothingness. That's another void. Am I gonna make it? Yeah, I should be fine. I think I lost all my momentum again, though. Don't worry, I'm falling with style. Yeah, because I can picture it. If there's enough space, we could have a couple of train loops right in there with the waterfall as our natural accent to make it look nice. And then the lines, the train lines come out here and then diverge. And if we use, as long as it works, because I haven't seen it in practice, but Jeff said he's used this train elevator blueprint. Where'd they go? Train elevator counter. Like, we could put something like this. Yeah. And we could use this to get on top as well. So, couple of big pillars, almost like castle parapets going up around the side of the waterfall. Do leaves help at all? Later on, they're not very valuable, but at the start, they're your only source of power. You actually use leaves and wood and you put them in a biomass burner, which is this thing. And this is your first source of power. It burns whatever biomass you can find. But you can also... Where is it? Crafting bench. You don't just have to use the raw leaves and wood. You can actually, at the start of the game, your best bet is to convert it into biomass, because that lasts for longer. And then eventually you can get it into solid biofuel. And I think later, even still, you package it and then you get packaged liquid biofuel. So there is always some advantage to having leaves and wood, but it becomes less relevant the further you go. Like, once you're at nuclear power, you're probably not gonna run a biomass burner. Actually, the moment you get to coal power, you're probably not using biomass. Mainly because you have to keep replenishing your stores of leaves and wood, because there's no way to automate getting plant stuff. But you can... Before, in early access, they didn't have a conveyor belt port into the biomass burner. Now, in 1.0, they've added it. So you can still put a storage container at the end and chuck all of your stuff into that, and it'll automatically go into the biomass burner. But it doesn't produce that much power. How much? Is it 60 or 80? 30. 30. Produces 30 megawatts of power. We are using many thousands right now, I'm pretty sure. And that's because we're on oil power. You start off on biomass power, then you go to coal. We're on oil. We have nuclear unlocked, which is the next step again. But we're not probably going to bother doing that for quite a bit. Ugh. I don't know what that bug is about. The only way to get rid of that is to relog. I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's just going to be there as an example of me messing around. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think of the idea of putting a train station in here? I don't know. If we can make the bends this sharp to make that climb for the trains, I have to assume it's easy to put trains that just go around the length. Or maybe... Actually, no. We can probably just have them go in straight and have the storage surround them. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I like the idea of using this space because it's got no use. I don't think there's... Well, I guess there's some copper here. Oh, no, actually, there's 3 copper nodes. I stand corrected. Do we need that much copper? It's only normal. Do it for the views of the waterfall. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Though if waterfalls are our goal... See, that's the other question. How much... See, Josh, I think, wants it to be rather central. But if we take that out of the equation and we just want a hub location where all of our storage goes, and if it's all connected by trains anyways, to send out all of our resources, then do we just hunt for the prettiest location that's also suitable and huge? Because if that's the case, I'm going to go over here. Because if waterfall is what we want, I think that's the big waterfall. I know there's a lot of waterfalls in this game, but I think that's the big one. Yeah, I'm going to go over there and check it out. Because we've looked at a few central locations. I mean, we could always just cover over the swamp, worst case scenario. Because it's dangerous in there anyways on the best of days. And there are rare resources in there, I think. But we also don't... I don't think there's much use for it. And it's not that pretty. So if we just want a place that's gonna be replaced and we're not even gonna spend time there, maybe it works as a storage location. Where am I? I need to go this way, I think. Copper... impure? No, normal. That way. Straight west. It's turning to night. Hello. Part of me wonders if I can land on top of that thing. I can bounce on you. Boing. Oh, I lost all my momentum forward, though. Might as well pick this up. You can still see the outline of the blueprint I disassembled. 1.0, the game may be. Removed of all bugs, it is not. I can confirm. Beautiful golden hour passing by. Okay, yeah, there. There, yeah, see? Giant waterfall. It's like the Niagara Falls of Satisfactory. Here's one there, there's one there, there's one there, another one there. And it goes into the ether. So, it is also an infinite void that serves no purpose. So, under the same logic that I was using over here where we cover up the place and use it instead of having it be useless, we could do the same sort of thing here. I don't know if the fog is always here. If it is, that could be annoying. But having trains run along there, or do we put everything up top? Seeing the hollow blueprint from a distance is funny. Because this is the biggest source of water as well, is this big area. Oh, Mercer Sphere. Oh. No secret words for me. Yeah, I don't know. Would we want to... I mean, technically speaking, the flattest part of the map is that source of water. So if we don't want to worry about terrain, just covering over the water with foundations is an option. Oh, that's open. Yeah, of course. But you even get the sound of the waterfall. Good to see the galaxies flying by. Oof, that's twitchy. But it could be really cool to... Oh, wow. I'm not sure how I feel about this water texture. I'm not sure if that's exactly how water works. Oh, I see. It isn't real. I am walking normally. It's not real. Okay. Are you real? Oh, no, you're... Oh, no, you are. Okay, there's water down here. I can be down here. Oh, okay. I'm sinking. It is not real. This water is not real either. So, counterpoint, we can build the whole dang thing under the world. Because why wouldn't you? Obviously, that's the correct answer, right? Right? No, probably not. Can I make it out of here? Or have I done a dumb? I may have done a dumb. Up, 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 up. Please, 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 please. Uh-oh. 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 We're fine. We're fine. No fall damage taken. I'll put a little marker on it, but I'm not sold on the idea. Factory in the air? Yeah. The whole, if we put the train station... Oh yeah, factory in the air, train and fake water. Yeah, you're right. It's the logical next step. Up. Turn on the light so I can see where I'm landing. Everything I'm worried about right now is that none of this is real. I'm worried that all of these textures are fake. So I'm just gonna fall to my doom. I can picture having train lines running in front of these waterfalls. I don't know if that's where we want to have a central, and I don't know if there's any value in being over here. Is there even... Are there any resources down this... I guess that's what we're exploring next, is that side of the map. Oh. Want some momentum. Carry me up. Yeah, I think this is the most separated piece of land in the game that you can reach, at least. I don't know if there's anything over here. Copper. There's copper that's not on this landmass. How far south does this go? Oh, more waterfalls. Okay. I don't know that there's any ore or anything down this stretch. I've never really explored over here because there was no reason to. There's no wildlife. There's no plants to... Okay. Is that outside of map limits? Is that what I have just learned? That's exactly what that is. That's the same thing that happens when you fall into the void. Oh, man. That's disappointing. Okay, so we can't go that way. I guess this whole stretch is kind of useless then. Yeah. Does the map just end there? I can only imagine that Jeff or Josh has explored over there. That's why that part of the map has been revealed. And they had to go back because the world started hurting them for some reason. I say the world, it's probably just our suit because it's owned by Fixit, and if we leave our designated area, it's probably just Fixit telling us to go back. Or not. It's just nothing out here. Oh no, I am revealing new stuff. I fly. Where else would be a good idea to look for? Well, have I been over there? That's the grasslands, isn't it? Yeah, I've been over there. So the big waterfalls are an option. I imagine they're not going to go for that. Where else? Where else? Oh, there was another location that I had looked at the other day. Was it here? I think it was around there. I'm gonna go over that way. Highlight stamp. Yeah, there. I should actually check over here and see if they've gotten this. I assume they must have, because it's sort of out in the open. Yeah, it's open. Da, da, da. What are you? Caterium. Pure Caterium. I think I've already looked in you. Yeah. Oh, it's further than I realized. Okay, well, we'll fly for a while longer. Worst case scenario, we have to keep all equipment on and all inventory, so I don't lose anything if I conveniently fall off of a cliff and explode. So that's the fast travel route home. There's no fast travel in this game unless you consider that fast travel. I love that it actually does say warning. It's a perfect symbol for me. Can I make it? Oh yeah, I got plenty of spare. Whoa, Berry Hill. Okay. I mean, sure. I don't even know if we need these right now. In fact, I'm pretty confident we don't, but if we ever need more of the healing inhalers, these things, then having more berries is useful, because we can make them. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do either. What are you doing, Ben? Press the right button. Get rid of that. That there. Upload those. Problem solved. Daytime's coming. So that's, yeah, that's the void in the middle of the map. That's the smaller void. What are the chances I can make this? We're gonna at least clear the void area, so we'll be fine. Oh yeah, I think I can make this. That is another one, and I don't know if that one would have been explored. Another down drop ship? Or another hard drive? Hehe. Poison rocks got nothing. I can hit them from long range now. Bonk. Oh, there's another one right there. It's not that I don't have a gas mask on, but they burn through gas filters really quickly. And it's open, so I didn't even need to come here. Hello, hog. Yeah, this looks about right. Yeah. So a couple days ago, when I was on with Josh and Jeff, I showed this place to them, and like, what about this for a central train hub? This sort of flat area. It's got the red forest right there, the redwoods. It's got nitrogen gas here, a pure nitrogen gas vein. I need to get rid of this because it's kind of annoying. Does it have any other resources that are rare? Any bauxite? Bauxite here? Yes, there is. There's a couple that are nearby, actually. Caterium. Normal caterium. Are you just a geyser? Water, yeah. What about uranium? We probably don't care about uranium nearby, but... impure bauxite nearby. Uranium's not too far away. Not that we'll ever be chucking it here. If we make a nuclear plant, it's gonna be off and by itself because it produces so much radiation. Coal. Is there any coal nearby? Not that it really matters what resources are nearby. It's just nice to know. Bauxite. Oh, like, can you imagine a train line going right through here? Droneport Railway. Railroad track is too short. Yeah, just curving all the way down. And up through there, wherever that may go. Oh, wrong blueprint. Or, remember, if you remember, I mentioned that there's caves that you could easily run trains through. Yeah, that's right here. There's one right here. Where does this go out? So this, you could bring a train through here quite handedly. These cave systems are really pretty as well. Where is this going? This is looping back on itself. Hope you don't mind spiders. I'm not going to tangle with them today. If I do, I'll just blow them up, though. Mainly because for some reason my homing ammo has not ever been homing. It doesn't actually hit anything. I'm still underground. Underground. Underground train station? This is uranium, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Maybe not. It's probably not big enough for this, a central train area. You probably would never... Oh, he didn't care. He cared about that one. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. What were those? Cool. Not hostile. They're not eating me, so we're happy. So this is an enormous route. Where am I? Enter the map. It's going to reveal the map that I... Oh, maybe it won't. No, it doesn't reveal the map because I'm underneath it. Oh, hang on. Is this going out by the void? That would be funny. It's just like, you should build your train station at the void bed. I think that's exactly where it's coming out. Nope, it's not. Okay, we're good. It's nearby. It's over the small hole. It's a good way to get up top, because that's where that was, right? Near there. So, we put... Is there a cave symbol? Yeah. Cave symbol. Let me take a look. Is that a rounding thing? No, it isn't. I kind of wondered if there was a natural ramp that circled this hole. Because we have these blueprints like that that Jeff has made that he calls a train elevator. So what if... Is that a Mercer sphere over there? Sure is. I was just thinking, it's probably not efficient or effective. How low can we go before we start getting the toxins trying to eat through our skin? Do we build down here and just use elevators to go up and split out from this area? So rather than building over top of the large hole into nothingness, what if we build like here along this sort of ridge line and then use the elevators to bring in or send out the trains? The only reason or it's either that or we just cover it over and just make it completely flat right here, because this is, well, let's actually look. Where's my blueprints? I have a 6x6 slope. Oh, I don't want the sloped foundation though. 6x6 foundation. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this around here. Sure. Snap that to the world grid. And I'd like it to be a little lower down. That'll work. Blueprints. 6x6 foundation. Aim. Hold. That's one step higher than I want. But that's the idea. Oh. It's not quite centered, but as well, actually no, it's centered on this block like that. So we could, no, I don't want to do that. I want the blueprint. Yeah. Move that way. What do you mean nudging exceeds maximum distance? Fine. I'm gonna set this to a hotkey so I don't have to keep doing this. Oh no, I already had it set. Never mind. Move that over so it's flush. If we just cover this entire area, that's an enormous amount of space. It's unused space because it's just the void. It's got that tunnel which works as a natural ramp, so we don't even have to use the elevators and we can have cool train lines. It's got a ramp out that way. It's got that gorgeous waterfall still in view. It's got a ramp that way and a ramp that way and a ramp that way. I think this was a sleeper hit. I'm gonna do this. Just this one. Josh, that one. That's the one. At least I think so. It's not quite centered in the map, but if we don't care as much about that, I think this is the probably best location. Or at least it's a pretty location. It's a way to use the space. Nice big train area, and it's an enormous area if we flatten all that out. Yeah, I like that. The more I think about it, especially with having all of these different, excuse me, natural sloping ramps, we can send train lines in several directions. We can use that one to get up top. We could always still use Jeff's elevator blueprint as well, for other, like if that one doesn't go where we want it, because I think it comes out, I need to follow this back up because I think it comes out over here somewhere. So we'll probably want something to go up over here as at the same time. Unless there's another cave that goes up like that. Got too close. Oh, I hit something in the back. I'm just clearing these out so I don't even have to care about them anymore. They're just poisonous rocks. They provide me no benefit. I win. Climb. I fly up. I'll grab that slug while I'm here. Yeah. It's a nice big area. But it's got the red forest, the redwoods right up there. A nice waterfall. And we can still cover over that space. Like maybe this is... Maybe that is the storage location. So maybe that's where the trains go to get all of their resources unloaded and loaded up. So that could be the central storage hub covering up that hole. And this is like the what would it be? What's it called? I'm not a train guy. This is where all the trains get split up. That's where all they go to get, this is where they go to get on tracks, the tracks they need. So they all merge here to go in there. That's the storage area. They come back out and they flood out and up the different ramps and alleys depending on where they need to go. That could be good. I think that would be fun. I don't know if the others would agree, but I like the idea a lot. But I do want to try and incorporate the landscape into it. I don't want to just overwhelm the whole thing. So maybe... Oh. Wow, that doesn't look like it's going to orbit properly, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to have to relog if it keeps doing this. I don't know why it does that. But the other blueprint went away. Oh. No, I thought they went away. They didn't. So, there's this little stream. It's pretty. There are these areas down here. Is there any way we use them? Well... See, there is still the possibility it'd probably make it way too complicated, and I don't think it would look necessarily as good. But we could have the main train station up above, like I said before. And then down here, because we can use those quote-unquote train elevator blueprints that Jeff made, we could have all of the storage down below. Does this just kind of fade in front? No, it does turn into a small waterfall down there. And what we could do, because it's such a large... Well, yeah. I don't want to overkill what we're trying to do. We don't need to make it super complicated, but we want it to look pretty, I think is the goal. And by pretty, also probably a little bit realistic looking, so it should have supports. Herm. I do want to use that as a train tunnel, though. It's gotta be, right? I can't not use that. And it's long, it's wide enough the whole way up that you could put 2 or 3 trains in here if you had to. Or at least train lines, yeah. I'll be back to that. I'm gonna go back up here and see where it comes out, and I'm gonna put a little marker on the map. Hello, spiders. Excuse me. I'm hungry. It's not time to eat yet, though. Look at how big this cave is. We could easily fit 3 or 4 train lines in here. Probably won't, but we could. And there's uranium in here as well. I don't know if that matters, so that's cool. Hello. I'm so tempted, but I'm not going to. Oh, that doesn't look right. Lighting glitch. So there's a... Is this... I have a radiation suit on. I'm gonna get close. It's just normal. I don't know what you need for that. I've never done nuclear. I let Jeff do all of that thinking. All of that hard work. It's his responsibility, not mine. It does narrow here. You wouldn't want to have... You wouldn't be able to take too many train lines. You probably wouldn't want any more than one. Two at the most. You could do it. I don't know how much... I don't know if it takes more power. I don't know how the physics of the train system work myself. I'm not very knowledgeable about that. But I'm sure you could make this work. Yeah, if you go around the outside especially, it doesn't look like it's a steeper grade. Yeah. It's such a good idea, I think. But that's me. So where do I come out? I do come out over here. I want the cave image. Why was it green? Can I change its color? Nope. At least I don't think I can. So you send in you're sending trains out of there, and then they can diverge left, they can diverge right up here as well. But we are much higher up in altitude. We're not into the redwoods yet. Is there, perchance, a cave system that can, I don't know, go up another level? That looks like a tiny cave. That's not going to fit a train. Well, I say that. I'm pretty sure you can pretty much clip almost everything in this game through the walls, so... I say there's no ramp up, but this is... coming out from over there. There's a ramp here. There's resources up here, though. You probably don't want to actually run the train there. Well, maybe. If your goal is to get up there... Is there a nice ramp up? I'm gonna throw some of these. Why? Because it's fun to watch them all explode at once. I see something over there. I don't know what it is. Oh, that might be a Sommer sloop. I need those. Well, we need those. Kaboom! Did I make any of the spiders angry? No, not that I can tell. Boop. Raw quartz, normal. Yeah, there's a bunch of resources in this location as well. Yeah, that's a Sommer sloop. Grab that before I forget. Cool. So if you brought a train up around there, you make it like a side... Oh, and you're overlooking... Yeah, we're overlooking where I want the train station to be. So that kind of would make it cool as well. Have a path going up here that's nice and built, and it keeps going up a bit. Yep. Just have it on a steady gradient upwards. Especially if it takes more power or another train car, or a train engine, I suppose it would be, to bring them up hills. I don't know if they have that type of physics incorporated in the game. I've never actually played with trains myself. But if we could bring it all the way in front of this waterfall, and we're almost into the redwoods. Would we need to be up here? Probably, actually, now that I think about it, because there's quite a lot of resources in here. We could end up on there after having gotten rid of, I assume, all of those uranium rocks that are annoying. The pure SAM ore is over there, so if we ever need that, we'll be in range of... And I imagine this platform would turn into a small factory for it anyways. Yeah, so train comes up and can come in. I mean, if we really want to, we could also follow one of these rivers. Like, bring the train down that little pathway there, and then just follow the river and see where it goes. It goes nowhere, so probably don't do that. Oh no, it does branch off again. Oh yeah, there's these guys. Are you unhappy with me? You're weird. I won't blow you up today, though. Yeah, train following around the bends of the river could be cool. Might take away from the natural aesthetic, but if we're not going to be here anyways, if we don't build in here, then what's the... We're never going to see it, so... Dum-da-dum. Oh, I think this is where I got the view of... Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's the cave, isn't it? Yep, I was right. So this is above that cave system. There's a Mercer sphere I missed. Even over there. Like if we forget again about the hole into the nether realm over there that I was interested in. There's some pretty flat spots in this location as well.
This is a shrine to windows and weaving.
Anyways, don't mind my brain having aneurysms. Yeah, we could build over there, say. It looks like there's even something over there already. If that doesn't look like a future train line already pre-built, I don't know what does. Does that go into the mountain? Tell me it does. Please? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, hang on. Where does it... What's in here? Is there nothing in here? There it is. Killed the tree. There's the cave system again. So, if we could fit 2 lines, train lines through this cave system, we could have one that goes out here. At least one. And this is still available for branching paths, but we could also have one of the elevators that Jeff built. How high can I make that? Ooh, my tank is running out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could have one of the lines come up here. There's a tiny cave here. Must explore. Immediately distracted. Is it through? No. Oh, maybe. Keeps going. This is pretty. What is this place? What have I stumbled upon? I got distracted by another cave system. Now I'm wondering if we can fit a train through there. That was a miss. Oh, I did hear a Mercer Sphere. Hello, big bug. Never seen one like this before, though.
Look through the window and witness a thread.
Just gotta put that away before I get turned into something I'm not. I think it's just a dead end. Is it just a pretty cave? Is it just a dead end? Aw, man. I mean, it's fine. It's just kind of disappointed. All that popping for the wood is kind of funny. Yeah, there's not even ore in here. It was just an interesting Mercer Sphere. Hmm. Oh well. So, we won't be taking a train into this cave system, because there's no point. If you've ever seen a challenge run of Satisfactory, there's a couple of them that are really funny that reminds me of. Because there's some of them that the challenge is building within a certain grid space, so a 2x2 or a 4x4 space. And I kind of think it would be cool to see how much you could do by only building inside of one cave. But that also sounds like a pain. Anyways, back to my previous thought. If we build an elevator out here, a train elevator to bring trains up, there's this beautiful, natural platform for a train line. Like, the devs knew what they were doing with this. Why wouldn't you use this? Hello, you're in my way. Eh. Probably shouldn't have done that. They're scary. They take 2. They take 3. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, you need 4 shots to get rid of those. Oh, I hear shiny. Oh, it's a slug. I wonder if you can cut this tree down. I shouldn't try right now, because I like it. But where does this... What would be the purpose of that as a train line? Would you branch off here? There's ore up top. Is that another Sam ore? It is. Oh. Destructible terrain. Oh. Is this useful? It's cool. It's a long extended ramp that is a slow grade up that would easily support a train line. Is it of use? That's the real question. I don't think so. It kind of just goes in a... I guess it depends. I was going this way anyways to look and see if there might be another possible location for a central train area. I love these giant trees. So maybe something over here. Yeah, there's the ramp. It just keeps going over here. There's a natural graded ramp for a train line if we wanted. Can I make this with what fuel I have left? I'm going to go over here. Give me... Up, 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 up. Are you opened? You are. What is this? Oh. What have you built out there? What is this place? Aluminum sheet send-off drone platform. Interesting. So they are using the swamp. It looks like it's just a big flying platform again, which is fine. Goes off into the distance. I kind of wonder if we could find a way also to stick big train station in the middle of this without dealing too much damage to the trees. Radiation levels. It'd be harder to make it look nice and part of the environment, that's for sure. Because it's it's plenty of cool train line potential. As for giant train station, maybe not. There's no flat space by the look of it. We can always build on top, and we probably would have to. It's not a bad idea. Oh yeah, we're almost back home. I'm gonna put a little marker in there as a possibility. I'm not sold on that. I think it's probably one of the weakest spots I've looked at today. But as an option, it's not the worst possibility. It's just not the greatest for sure. I think the worst option is actually, unfortunately, over by those waterfalls. Because there's no value over here. It's a big, pretty location, but other than that, it's so far off to the side. Why are there 70 encased industrial beams here? I'm gonna guess somebody flew by here and just emptied it out of their inventory. Twitchy mouse. So this is back to our Jeff's rubber fabric plastic factory. Unless, again, Josh made that. I don't know who made it. And over there is the drone thing. We're not... And there, of course, is our sky spaghetti of platforms. Maybe the best decision really is to cover over the swamp, then. They're already building big platforms over there. It wouldn't necessarily look the greatest, because the location's pretty... eh. Rock quartz, normal. Yeah, it is just a big flying platform. Wow. But would you ever know if this entire swamp was covered over by platforms? Would you ever know it was there? What is this for? I don't even know what this part is for. Aluminum sheet send-off. Is this where they're making the sheets? Probably is, because I think last time I was on, this is where they were making it. Yeah, this is all set up to make aluminum sheets. Are you making aluminum sheets? Yep. Is it because there's water here? Oh, maybe that's the biggest water area in the game. Oh, I missed where I was landing. Yeah, I guess there's another major waterfall over here. Might as well explore over there while we're still looking. Da-da-da. It is certainly a darker color being in the swamplands. Okay, yeah, and it's a way odder and bigger waterfall. That's interesting texture choice. It's probably to save on computer's brain power. Oh, and that definitely broken texture over there as well. I can't imagine you can go that far out there without taking damage, and there's no reason to. Once again, the biggest and flattest areas in this game are on water. So if that's all we care about, that's probably the easiest place to build a train station. A central train station especially, but I still like the idea of using this location as the train hub. This is a storage location, and then you've got 4 or 5 different natural ramps, and you can adjust from there. I think that would look cool. I think it makes good use of the space. And if we build it right, we can complement the area, not take away from it too much. Aesthetically. Can make it look nice. Yellow slug. And like I also said earlier, if we do end up moving where our main base is, we'll want it to be further and centralized. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up wanting it in the Red Forest just because it's so pretty. That could be a good idea. There's another area here I haven't explored yet. And of course, worst case scenario, we'll just use we'll reclaim what we've built out here and use the desert as a train hub. I won't be surprised if that becomes the case, because it's just big and open, and you don't care if you cover over the dunes that much. There's not much to worry about in there. I suppose I haven't been up here yet. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I think there's caves. Yeah, those are the cave systems. There's coal up here somewhere. There's pretty water. I suppose that would be an option, but... How far around can this go? Probably not that far before you start burning. Yeah, if flat areas are all we care about, it's either water or the desert. Or the grasslands. One of those. Of course, the other obvious option is just the sky. That's boring. Well, I say it's boring. It works, it's efficient, it's effective. So much iron here. Well, we've made it back home. It's 4:30. It's a little early, but I'm probably going to cut the stream a bit short today, because I think my throat may have had enough. Oh, that's sad. I'll be back tomorrow, though, unless I get worse, which I don't think I will. I think I'm coming out of it, but I'm glad you could join me. Thanks for my tour of the world. We didn't actually build anything today, but don't be surprised if I still feel this way and we play more Satisfactory, because again, I just like this is a comfort game for me. It's pretty. I like to run around and all of that. So stay tuned. Come join me tomorrow. I stream Tuesdays to Fridays from 3 till 5 p.m. AST every week, and I release 2 videos a week. If you want to know more and you want to know when I'm going live, come and check me out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and on X. You can see when I post notifications there. Yeah, you usually do anyways. I didn't get to it today. So check me out there. Subscribe and follow. And as always, I love you. May God bless you. And I pray you have a wonderful rest of your day.